university supervisor, according to the allegation, called someone a runaway slave, made life very difficult, put her up for a mask. Seems as if the story is corroborated. San Francisco State University advisor claims Confederacy-obsessed supervisor referred to him as a runaway slave and harassed him at work. This is a saga. A black man is taking legal action after claiming that he was harassed and racially discriminated against by his own supervisor. Her name, Karen. I kid you not. Karen Rubin is her name. While working at a California university, leading to him experiencing panic attacks, heightened fear, anxiety, and other health issues. Court documents allege Rubin is accused of calling the black employee under her supervision a runaway slave. The San Francisco State University employee, DeMauriae Vaughn, Ms. Vaughn, is suing his former supervisor, Karen Rubin, and the California State University system. This according to a lawsuit that was filed in the Superior Court of California Tuesday. Court documents show Vaughn is seeking damages due to the institution's failure to protect him from what? A hostile work environment. Ms. Rubin's repeated race-based harassment of Mr. Vaughn and other non-white SFSU employees would be indefensible anywhere, but especially at an educational institution where diversity, inclusivity, and respect should be upheld. Rubin's attorney, Rashad, told the San Francisco Standard. Per the lawsuit, Mr. Vaughn started working at the university in 2001 and was promoted during his tenure. In 2016, he became an academic advisor at the school's Advising Resource Center. 3 years later, Rubin, identified as a white woman, became the center's director in August 2019. Referred to him as a runaway slave, end quote, due to being absent from work, according to his claim. Mr. Vaughn reported Rubin's remarks to a professor at the school who alleged that Rubin had a portrait of Confederate General Robert E. Lee displayed in her office, per the lawsuit. In the months afterward, Mr. Vaughn continued to address Rubin's actions and racist comments directed at her employees, the suit says, but she brushed it off. The lawsuit also alleges that Rubin began telling Vaughn to check in with her upon arrival to work, but his colleagues were not given that requirement. Vaughn repeatedly tried to report his and his colleagues' experiences, the runaway slave comment, but no action was taken, the complaint claims. The lawsuit says that Rubin is also accused of touting Confederacy images as, quote, leadership, and declined a request to acknowledge the murder of George Floyd, killed by Minneapolis police, in the center's newsletter. Instead, the lawsuit states, she preferred that the newsletter focuses on puppies and other happy things. Yet she was able to make space for a fun fact and iced tea preferences in relation to the Mason-Dixon line. The claim shows the work environment caused Vaughn to have panic attacks. He eventually took a 2-week medical leave at the beginning of 2020. Due to a delay with one of his doctor's notes that requested an additional 2 weeks off, he unintentionally missed some days and Rubin threatened to terminate him. This led him to take an extended medical leave, fearing losing his position amid an investigation into the dilemma. When he returned to work remotely, this was in 2021, Vaughn said that the harassment from Rubin immediately continued. Vaughn eventually reported his experience to the school's equity program and compliance office. The school began an investigation. The probe, which started in July 2021 and ended months later in May of 2022, concluded that Ms. Rubin, in fact, harassed Mr. Vaughn based on his race. They agreed. However, she was still able to hold her position until she resigned when she felt like it months later. There's more. In a statement to the Daily Beast, The university called the allegations unacceptable and emphasized that it is, quote, committed to fostering a safe and inclusive place to work and study. These allegations were immediately and fully investigated by an outside investigator pursuant to CSU's non-discrimination policy. The administrator resigned from her position shortly before the investigation was finalized and before any personnel action could be taken. The statement continued. The university also took immediate steps to remediate the workplace environment while the investigation was ongoing. Had the administrator not resigned, the university would have terminated her. Oh, that's what you would have done? You could have done it when you knew that she was racist. You could have did it then. The culture around this woman based on the narrative is clear. More than one person experienced racism from this individual. And here's the thing, I'm a university professor, all right? So I understand some of the rules. There is no right to carry a Confederate soldier's picture in your office. None, doesn't exist. When that move happened, and it made, let's just say, some folks uncomfortable, why did you not address that? See, you allowed the culture to permeate. Who in the hell walks into a diverse institution with a picture of a representation of enslavement? All right, dear brother, thoughts?
And I want to clarify, just in case anybody was wondering, why walking into someone's office and seeing a Confederate anything, it makes them uncomfortable. The Confederacy are traitors. They left this country, then attacked this country for the sake of enslaving Black people. Do not come to us about states' rights or anything else. That's what it's there for. I don't know why its legacy is lasting this long. Well, the daughters of the Confederacy, yes. But it has nothing to do with anything other than hatred and bigotry. That's what it is. That's what makes Black people and other people of color uncomfortable. It should make her uncomfortable as well.
Yeah, well, she was what we would call hyper aggressive racist. All right, we got more on the other side. It's indisputable, stick and stay.